Okay, I broke my setup, my stand. So this is the best I can do. I'm propping everything up. All right, so I'm gonna make a little jalapeno tuna patty. Okay, I got a taste for a patty this morning, so I got my bowl. Okay, and then here is a little bit of jalapeno. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit of onion. I'm gonna add a little bit of onion, and I'm actually gonna add a little bit of this. This provolone cheese is a little funky, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of it, and I'll show you. And then my tuna. Okay, and so I'm gonna work on this corner here so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to dice up my onion. Nothing fancy. I love onion. Okay. So I keep it low carb. Okay. This is how I lost over 75 pounds by eating low carb. Okay. With me and the jalapenos, I can't take the heat. So I'm going to make these really, really small. And make sure I get no seeds in there, because the seeds is where the heat is. No seeds. If you like heat, put the seeds in. I don't like heat. I can't tolerate it. Okay, and I'm going to put the cheese in. And now I have to decide what form of fat am I going to use. Fat does not make you fat. It's the carbs mixed with the fat. So these a little bit of carbs here, I'm not even worried about it, because for the next 14 days, I am just doing probably about 50 grams of carbohydrates a day. Make sure there's no eggshell. Ooh. The eggshell in there. All right, I'm going to start out with 1 egg, and I'm going to use coconut flour, okay, and 2 tablespoons of coconut flour is 9 grams. So I just need enough coconut flour to bind my ingredients. 1, and not even a full one. So maybe 1.5. Okay. So now I need a fork. I'm gonna mix up this part of the mixture. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So that's far. Okay. Now I'm gonna put my tuna in. And I like to keep my work area clean when I cook. And I usually keep something to keep everything clean. I hate a messy cook area. Alright. And then we rinse off the top of the can. And you always rinse off the top of your cans because you don't know how long they've been sitting in the store. And I'm going to rinse off. This one is in water brine. So if it was in oil, I would have just used it. All of it, because I like my tuna in the olive oil. Okay. Alright, so it's kind of stiffening up already with the coconut flour. Okay, I'm gonna put the whole can in. And I might add so this is not a measured, this is just an idea. Okay, so yeah, I might add another egg in here. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna mix that in. And I'm going to add some seasoning. Alright, so dry my hands off. I go into the, let me look at my drop. To dry my hands. So I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of black pepper. Oh, this one's not open. Let me get the one that's open. Oh, let me see what Mrs. Dash has in it. Natural flavor. What natural flavor? Basil, dill, margarine. This might be pretty good. Let's try this. Okay. And I'm going to mix that up. So I think I'm going to fry this in avocado oil. So I'm going to go to the pantry and I'm going to get the avocado oil. Alright, I'll be right back. And watch my booty. Avocado oil. So we're going to use this avocado oil because it's for high heat and a low smoke point. Alright, we're going to turn on the stove. Wait for it to warm up. You can pre-make your patties if you want. I don't go through all of that. I'm just going to use my spoon to make my patties. I'm going to oil the heat up. A little bit more oil. It's not sizzling yet. There we go. And let's press it on the side. Well, you could take a fork if you want and go in there and smash them. I don't really care. You can smash them with the back of the spoon. Alright, so now while they're cooking, I'm going to go get a plate and take a towel, put them up. Heat them a little bit. I like them really cooked well. So I turned down the heat a little bit. So I could have put one in the middle here. So while that's cooking, I'm going to clean up. So all this stuff is back in the refrigerator. I could use later. I see some people on TV cooking, and they just have a nasty kitchen. Don't invite me over your house, please. Number one, I don't eat from people if I've never been to their house before. Alright, so there's the cooking. I'm going to put away the coconut flour. I got one egg left. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator. Okay. I'm going to flip them. Oh yeah. I like them nice and crispy. I have to get me a silicone spatula. I left mine back home. But you have to be very gentle and friendly. So let me show you what they look like thus far. Okay, cooking. Yum yum. So I like them crispy, so I'm going to cook them well, and I cook them on a lower heat so they can cook thoroughly. Then I'll put them on here. Not really worried about fat. I'm eating low carb, but I don't want too greasy either. And clean up the kitchen. When I'm frying things, I like to wipe things down. I don't like a nasty kitchen. Oil splatters and stuff like that, I don't like. Okay. So tell me in the description how many grams of carbohydrates you think this is altogether. Okay, so we don't count the tuna. The onions is like onion and the green pepper together is probably like 1/3 of a cup. And then the oil we don't count. And 1.5 tablespoons of the coconut flour. So remember, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour is 9 grams of carbohydrates. So let's see, if I eat all of this, gosh, and we're what, for our 14-day challenge, started yesterday on the 15th, for 14 days, I think I'm well below the 100 grams of carbohydrate. That's 100 grams of carbohydrates for the day. So, and this is going to be my breakfast. I usually eat about 2 meals a day. Alrighty. While that's cooking. Okay, I think one is ready. Want to turn up? And there's Heather in the background.
Oh no, don't put me on there.
All right, I'm going to pause it.